Welcome to LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. Today we've got a collision for you between two teams in the rebuilt, revamped Big 12 Conference. It's the Kansas State Wildcats against the BYU Cougars. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Kalani Sitake has BYU trending. He's got a new contract. He's got stability coming off one of the best seasons in school history at 12-2. But they are not satisfied, just narrowly missing the college football playoff. The Cougars have more to prove in college football this season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. We'll kick this away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Cougars offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes on this running back. He's been so productive all year, but Joe, also his experience, the way that he exudes confidence, kind of contagious for this offense, I think.
I couldn't have said it better, Chris. He raises the level of his teammates' play around him. It's his vision, it's his burst. He holds on to the football, does everything well. He's the most reliable player on the field.
And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Bachmeyer. Caught over the middle, it's Phillips. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's going to hand this off. Breaking tackles. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Cougars pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tough to show with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
but it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. And they'll start tonight with a run that goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
So the Cougars' offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He lets it go on the move. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Excellent field position here for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down upcoming after that completion. A quick throw out left, complete. He's got room to run, look out. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Kansas State is on top now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They call the counter play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Grab near the sticks, it's Phillips. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And now the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lyons. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. BYU getting set for their 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They've got him down out near the 40.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're
He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very high.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Johnson. It's a quick grab. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Kansas State. He runs it into the end zone.
This is such a great decision as he's attacking the defense, making reads. He's got that slot player as his option pitch, but he doesn't have a defender there taking him. So, Chris, he goes upfield, and no one's there to stop him, and he's into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lions. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Caught over the middle. It's Manning. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now the Wildcats will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Wildcats will now spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, Chris, on the stat sheet, that shows up as an incompletion, but I think it's a really solid play and read from that quarterback. There's nothing there, and there's no reason to force the ball. You're down inside of the red zone. You might as well live to snap it another down, and here you just create second down. That's a good decision to throw the ball away.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, coming out of the locker room, the Wildcats head coach told me, guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Escape, it's a sack. They have needed a sack like they needed their next breath of air. This offense has been in rhythm, and they have been doing a great job against this defense. And so finally creating a negative yardage play, getting them off schedule, it's exactly what you need to get a stop and maybe generate some momentum.
He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
To throw, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least look to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The Cougars will have to punt this one away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Now it's second down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
This was a concern.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On the option, it's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, the last thing I want to see if I'm the head coach is my quarterback taking hits that he doesn't need to take. Here he's close to the sideline, get out of bounds, tries to get upfield, and he doesn't even gain yardage. This is one of those times where you need to get out and protect yourself for the future.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they tried out the field goal team. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And they lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place. And again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
When he's got some space here. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Wildcats. And their route is on.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Kansas State 26, BYU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Oh, and he's stuffed on fourth down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense starts with excellent field position. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Kansas State is on top now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He keeps it on a design run. Got an opening here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback. Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And they'll stop play here. An injured Kansas State man down. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made after a big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I don't often say this, but that's a nice job by the quarterback because there's nowhere to throw this football. They do a great job of covering up this screen, and because of that, the quarterback just has to eat it. Remember, on a screen, you've got linemen downfield, so you can't throw the ball away. All you could do is try to throw it at his feet or take the sack, and here, a sack, you live to play another down.
You've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Important second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Here comes the pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, here on the Kansas State sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, Kansas State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
BYU 0.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He's past the marker, still on his feet. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it rip. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Grinding away with a running game. He shreds the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We are set for an interconference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big 10 versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Today, an interconference battle with contrasting styles set to clash. It's the Houston Cougars against the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Houston Cougars offense comes on the field first today. Well, this veteran has certainly been the leader of that receiver room. He's been productive, but also, Joel, the way that he leads these younger receivers has been so impressive.
Chris, how do the coaches put it? He's just reliable every single day, every single moment, and that's certainly the way it's going to be here today. When you need him to be in the right spot and make a play, he's likely to do it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Weigman. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Here we go. First third down of the game. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. He's got some space. Look out. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Hughes. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Maryland Terrapins offense out there for their first possession. This offense features a young tight end who stepped right in and made a huge impact already. His talent is obvious, Joel, but his maturity, the way he's learned the different facets of this position, has really impressed the coaches.
Chris, I think it's off the charts. I mean, this is like a unicorn. You just never see a young player at this position step in and be this good. Remember, it takes too much physicality in the run game. You've got to learn the entire passing game. That is so difficult to do, and for a young player to be this good, I tell you what, that is so impressive.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down after that running play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down after that previous play. Trying the old counter play here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Washington. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. A new set of downs after that completion. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Trying the run, it's Smith. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on fourth down in this drive. They're going for it again. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Makes the catch and has space. The senior with excellent work after the catch. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Houston on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Hughes. He's got space. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Houston has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Washington. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? It's hard running there through a tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free. End zone ahead. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down and 3. Try to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. 4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25. Now the 11th play on this long drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Bringing pressure. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're
swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fires it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. That pass is caught. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. To throw, it's Washington.
Control. Esports College Football 27.
Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the Cougars will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And the Cougars will kick this away to get the second half going. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Washington. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. The Terrapins will bring their punt team onto the field. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Great move there. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Young. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The back's got it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And a timeout now taken by the Terrapins. That's their first. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Makes the catch. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on first. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And the Cougars line it up with 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Houston. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Caught over the middle, it's Webb. And the Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Howard. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Terrapins offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting into the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. It's Houston on top right now. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Pass caught. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Leaning on the run game here. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Well, they're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on 2nd down or 3rd down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. Stop for no gain, excellent tackle. Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. To throw, it's Weigman. Makes the catch, can he get in? Touchdown, Houston. They are pouring it on now.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, in this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Defense loading up on defensive backs here. Want to take away the deep pass play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Here comes the rush. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Some view this as a reward, others an opportunity to finish on a winning note here in the Sun Bowl. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is a big game for bragging rights, guys. As you know, both the SEC and the Big 12 try to tout that they are the most physical conference in college football. Well, today in this bowl game, they will get a chance to prove it. Both coaches told me they want to come out and run the ball. Teams are fired up and motivated as they take the field. I'll keep you posted on the vibe here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go to work first. And here comes the sophomore running back. This is a matchup of a pair of standout running backs. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Stop right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. They'll give it on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Young. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a give to Hardy. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Under fire. It's complete to the left. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Simmons to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Simmons. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Ball is loose, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is?
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The run inside. It's Hawkins. There's some room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Cowboys looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Runs through a tackle.
This guy's been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There are people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yardage situations, the goal-to-go situations that got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Simmons. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Dropping back, it's Simmons. He's got the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
1st down and 10. Right back to the well.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice.
Got a little grass. Still on his feet. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give to Hardy. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing Simmons. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll go to the counter play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Touchdown, Missouri! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hanging the plot.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Quarterback empties his backfield. Simmons makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Missouri wants to go fast.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Sun Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program.
Might have a chance. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the touchdown, Tigers, and the route is on. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, looking for a man. It's complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to throw it again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to Hardy.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense option. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
It's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Looking for his man. Working on the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Young. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Green. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to surge it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Makes the grab inbounds! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. After the filthy move, he's got room. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play of the third period and will carry that one into the fourth. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Ready? Blue 85.
Again, it's Hardy. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Finding some room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He'll pull it down and run. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a give to Hardy. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. 4th down is coming. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to move them on the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Play number 9 on this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing and you need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
And tackled there by the defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
This quarterback has been under direct.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go right back to Hardy. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.
Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Old Dominion Monarchs face the NC State Wolfpack. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
New Orleans always knows how to do it right here in the college football playoff. The Sugar Bowl with such proud history. They are one of the best hosts we've seen, and these fans have not disappointed. They arrived early. They've been loud. And we are ready to kick things off here for this playoff game, guys. It is loud, crazy, and exciting down on the field. The teams are going to have to be locked in and focused. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Monarchs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Welcome to New Orleans and the Sugar Bowl, a CFP semi-final game. The winner here goes on to play for the trophy. And Joel, tonight in the French Quarter, somebody's fan base is going to be having a huge party.
Yeah, it'll be quite a party for one of these fan bases on Bourbon Street. And Chris, in order to win this game, you've got to have early momentum. And to do that, I think it comes down to the line of scrimmage. Whichever offensive line can establish themselves first is going to have a great chance to win this semifinal.
Quarterback still with the football. Got an opening here. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry up.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Potter. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Monarchs.
That is a statement drive and a giant game going all the way down the field, showing this defense that you can drive the length. I tell you, that is such a confidence builder. They go over to the sideline. They're going to be sky high.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. So NC State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This veteran has certainly been the leader of that receiver room. He's been productive, but also, Joel, the way that he leads these younger receivers has been so impressive.
Chris, how do the coaches put it? He's just reliable every single day, every single moment, and that's certainly the way it's going to be here today. When you need...
He's got room to run. Look out. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Looking for a man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. Fights through a tackle. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the sack, there is an injured player down. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. At the 10. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Old Dominion 7, NC State 6.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Monarchs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Old Dominion. There was no catching him that time.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They call the counter play here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
Offside, defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's looking to scramble. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. And it's Old Dominion in front now. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. And it's intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group. They're doing a marvelous job.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 15. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he stopped the front seven all over him that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Walters. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
Third and long, screen. Chris, if you and I know it's coming, the defense probably knows it's coming as well. They do a great job here stopping this play, but they got to change up these play calls.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pressure's on. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Monarchs will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Over the middle and incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the Monarchs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Rodriguez. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down.
It's caught. He's got room. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Back to throw. It's Potter. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Gauze. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Here comes the pressure. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he...
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. option. It's Potter. He's got space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. The Monarchs looking to keep this drive moving. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll feed the back again. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball and it's a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Potter. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Monarchs have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The Monarchs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's Old Dominion in front now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying the old counter play here. Tackled, but first down. After the play, it looks like there's an injured Wolfpack player down. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the option play here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. The quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. They start with a keeper to the right. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
You know, those first down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And on first down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Season opening. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pounding away with the run game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got an opening here. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the SMU Mustangs against the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joey Clapp, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The SMU Mustangs offense comes on the field first today. We are pumped up for today's Cotton Bowl. This building has provided so many memorable moments, so much drama in the CIP era, Joe. Hoping for another classic today.
Yeah, you think about great Cotton Bowls. Johnny Manziel, remember him running around against Oklahoma? That was a legendary performance. Or even Jack Sawyer with that scoop and score over Texas in the national semifinal. Let's hope that we get something even more legendary here in this version of the Cotton Bowl.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. It's a young running back who comes in and has played really well. He doesn't feel like an inexperienced guy, Joel, because he has such belief in himself, and it's translated into a huge season.
Chris, to me, the most impressive part is the completeness of his game. He's good in pass protection, which you don't often see for young running backs. We know he can carry the football, but he also catches it well on 3rd down. He really is a complete player.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry out. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
All you need is just a little crease. It's a short yardage situation. They're trying to hit him with a bit of a surprise move here, getting the ball to the wide receiver. I got to give him a lot of credit here. He just needs a little bit.
Look out, off and running. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, throw him perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw, great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. It's Esfamiddle who gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Jennings. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the handoff. He's got space. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The junior offensive lineman. And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. This is the 6th play on the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Mustangs looking to cash in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
4th down, the offense will go for it. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. He lets it rip. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Coming after him. Look out, he's breaking free. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's Mississippi State on top now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down.
Well, Chris, that is a massive opportunity missed from this defense. This series gets all the way down inside the red zone, and now they're throwing the ball into the end zone, and they've got a chance to pick that one off. You've got to secure the ball. Oh, man. As my guys always say, this is why he plays defense.
And here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. So it's a comfortable 2nd and 4 for the offense here after that penalty. To throw, it's Taylor. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Excellent field position here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
They're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Bringing pressure. It's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Back-to-back deep shots. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him there.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Galloway. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they heave it deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, trying to do all the things to put pressure on the defense.
Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's West. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll give it to the running back. He's got it. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And SMU will spend their second time out here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. He's got the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the second half started with a running play. Not much on that play, brought down short. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Defense is coming after him. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Nice grab. It's Evans. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Got an opening here. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. Offense in a split backfield now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The pass rush closing in. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I like the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll run it here. He's got space. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's a senior defensive back. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Black. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the completion yields 7 yards. A solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Eludes a tackle. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop him. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Here comes the rush. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this seems like a case of too little too late for this defense today, but you start to build on these successes. And remember, the eye in the sky don't lie. And Chris, they're going to go back to this film and they'll be able to fix things and look at the effort and look at the schematics. And a play like this, maybe it spurs them on to something for next week and beyond.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. It's Mississippi State on top now. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain.
And he throws his third interception of the day. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 as they pick up 6 on the first down pass. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Grinding away with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. It's the running back in the flat. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think this back just lost a little bit of concentration once he was across the line to gain. It's 3rd down. He's going to move the chains, but then watch the pursuit and the physicality from this defense. They're able to knock the ball loose and create the turnover.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
SMU 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's West. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on 1st. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.